JBN, we keep you informed. I am Michelle Jones, and in the news, men killed in St. James crash identified. The two men killed in a car crash along the Rosehall Main Road in Montego Bay, St. James, early Saturday morning, have been identified. They are 26-year-old Javari Brown and 40-year-old Conroy McConley, both maintenance workers of a flanker community in the parish. Acting Parish Commander, Superintendent Carlos Russell, says speeding was a key factor behind the incident that took place about 1 a.m. in the vicinity of the Joel Grand Montego Bay Resort and Spa. The two-vehicle collision involved a red Toyota Corolla that was traveling from the direction of Falmouth and Trelawney and a white Nissan 80 wagon that was heading in the opposite direction. The driver of the Corolla reportedly lost control of the vehicle, which went over a median and into the path of the 80 wagon. The Corolla broke apart and impact on the occupants. Two males died on the spot, Russell said. He said their bodies had to be cut from the wreckage. A passenger in the other vehicle received multiple injuries and has been admitted to hospital. Saturday's crash is the second double road fatality on the Rosehall Main Road since the start of the week. An incident on Monday claimed the lives of 23-year-old Roger Grant of 46 Windward Road in Kingston and 24-year-old Daniel Bowen of Catherine Hall in Montego Bay. Kill quick charge in robbery of millions from beryllium. A 37-year-old man has been charged in the robbery of approximately $22 million from security guards employed to security firm Beryllium in Kingston earlier this month. O'Meal Richards, otherwise called Kill Quick, of Bray Street in Kingston, has been charged with robbery with aggravation, conspiracy to rob with aggravation, illegal possession of firearm, and receiving stolen property. Richards was arrested on Friday and subsequently gave a caution statement, the police's corporate communications unit said in a statement today. About 12:10 p.m. on June 8, the employees of Beryllium, formerly guardsmen, were escorting money when their vehicle reportedly developed mechanical problems along Jackson Road in Rollington Town, Kingston. While fixing the vehicle, a motor car stopped beside them. Richards and another man armed with guns alighted from the vehicle, the police say. The employees ran in different directions, leaving the car behind. The assailants fled the scene with approximately $22 million. Man left traumatized and paranoid after witnessing brother's murder. Amidst the terror, shock and realization that his brother's life was snuffed out before him, Declan Gale helplessly turned to the killer and said, "No, I'm a brother." His brother, 23-year-old Darren Gale, was a window maker of Antrim District in the Westmoreland community. According to the police's corporate communications unit report, Gale was among a group of people at a wake about 9:20 p.m. when he was pounced upon by a lone gunman who opened fire at him. The others escaped unhurt. Declan said that his brother had sent him to call a female companion moments before he got shot. "By the time I go link to somebody, me say, the person move off, but me never expect him to go do nothing like that. Anyhow, me hear the first gunshot go off and me look round. I hear the second one and I look round. Then me say, no, my brother that. Then the person stop and look upon me like him in a shock." Declan said his brother's killer started to render assistance by putting his wounded brother in the vehicle that was transporting him to the hospital. However, he fled the scene upon the arrival of the police. He said when he got to the hospital, the doctor later told him that his brother died. Still clad in his blood-stained clothes, Declan broke down in tears as he said that the incident has left him traumatized and paranoid. "Every time I look upon the blood upon my pants, me remember him or see a picture of him. Me always say, John, me can't believe, my brain me paranoid. From last night, me don't even take off the clothes them yet," he said. For his mother, Doreen Cargill, she's pondering on how she will bury not only her husband, but now her son. "Me lose the father and now me come lose him by the gun. Him get shot at the 29th of December and him died the 2nd of May this year. So that kind of get me. Made it spinning," she shared, seemingly distressed. The 50-year-old mother, who said she's a domestic helper, added that her children are never in need of anything. She added that her son had plans to work hard and take care of her, but his life has been cut short. "Me proud of him, cause him really stand out and him not in no trouble, honestly." She said Gail loved to stay inside. He only goes out when he has work. His younger brother also attests to that. "Him no left yard. Him always a watch show. He's a showman. That's why him get internet for the yard." He said they decided to show support to a friend who lost his mother as he worked with his dad before he died. "Actually, when our friend mother died, I will want to show some support, cause my father dead and him always work with him," noting the reason his brother was not home Saturday night. He described his brother as a person who loved to work. He noted that the deceased would ensure that the families were taken care of and would pay the bills. Commanding Officer for Westmoreland, Senior Superintendent of Police, SSP Wayne Josephs, said that the police have a person of interest. However, his name is being withheld pending further investigations. Statistics from the Jamaica Constabulary Force show that up to June 20, Westmoreland recorded 69 murders since the start of the year, when compared to 48 for the corresponding period last year. 22-year-old fast food delivery man shot dead in Santa Cruz. Police have identified a fast food delivery man gunned down on Coke Drive in Santa Cruz on Saturday evening. He is 22-year-old McKenna Jones, otherwise called Maka, a resident of Southampton in St. Elizabeth. Head of the St. Elizabeth Police, Superintendent Dwight Daly, said about 7:40 p.m. Jones was delivering fast food to a location when he was shot dead. He went to deliver KFC, and as he reached the spot, loud explosions were heard. It seems as though he was targeted, Daly said. We are appealing to anyone with information to call the Santa Cruz Police Station at 876-966-2289, 119-311 or the nearest police station, he added. St. Catherine DJ charged with murder. St. Catherine disc jockey Omar Manderson, 26, has been charged with murdering a man in Gregory Park in the parish in May. Manderson is from Carless Drive in Portmore, the police say. 41-year-old Mason Richard Bloomfield, otherwise called by law, of a Christian Gardens address in Gregory Park, was shot dead on May 7. Manderson was arrested in Gregory Park on June 17, the day a state of public emergency was declared for St. Catherine. He has been charged with murder, illegal possession of firearm, and illegal possession of ammunition. His court date is being finalized. The police say about 11:45 a.m. on May 7, Bloomfield and two women were standing on Oklahoma Lane when they were pounced upon by two men who shot at them. All three people were taken to hospital, where Bloomfield succumbed to his injuries and the women were admitted for treatment. Two men arrested after a gun seizure in Lucy. The Hanover police seized a Taurus 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 12 rounds of ammunition at Old Pen, Hopewell, on Sunday, June 26. Reports are that about 4:30 a.m., a joint police-military team was on patrol in the area when the driver of a motorbike was signaled to stop. The driver and the pillion were searched, and the weapon was found in a bag that was being carried by the pillion. Both men were arrested for illegal possession of firearm and ammunition. Police say that investigations are ongoing. School dropout Chanel Campbell gets boost to keep dream alive. At 15 years old, Chanel Campbell became a teenage mother. Suffering scorn and ridicule, and faced with the prospect of dropping out of school, she was determined not to give up on her academic pursuits and sought assistance from the Women's Center in Portland. When I got pregnant, my whole world turned upside down and life took many challenging turns, Campbell, who suffered another blow when her mother passed away at that time, said. It was indeed painful, she said. I decided to use the negative remarks to get myself empowered to honor her memory. Campbell said that she decided to give her studies her all while at the Women's Center, despite the mental, physical, and financial challenges she had to endure with a child to care for. I managed to study and matriculated to the Mooney College, where I'm pursuing a bachelor's degree in social work, she disclosed. But despite the encouragement and assistance from family members, she found it difficult to pay her tuition fees. The Harris Family Vision Foundation, which is registered in the United States and Jamaica, and has been given back to Jamaica by way of scholarships and health fairs for 20 years, would come to her assistance with a $100,000 scholarship for Campbell to complete the remaining 2 years of the program. Michael Harris, president of the foundation, said that Campbell was assisted under a section of the Beverly Taylor Baines Memorial Scholarship, which is named after a former member and honors students with grants. We were contacted, and as an organization, we decided to help Chanel with her tuition, while honoring the name of a founding member, said Harris, who was born in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Her story is one of hope and perseverance. We intend to help until she graduates. It is the least we can do for education. At the handover of the funds during an event at the McNeil Park House of Prayer on June 14, the foundation also forged a partnership with the St. Catherine North Police Division's Community Safety and Security Branch. We are very pleased to have participated in the day's activities. We need more partnerships like these to showcase the flexibility of the police, said Inspector Ishmael Williams. 164 new COVID-19 cases in Jamaica, 6 deaths reported. The Ministry of Health and Wellness reported 164 new COVID-19 cases and 6 deaths on Saturday, June 26, bringing the infection total to 142,440 and total deaths to 3,119. The new cases comprise 100 females and 64 males, with ages ranging from 56 days to 92 years. The cases were recorded in Kingston and St. Andrew 58, St. Catherine 25, St. James and St. Mary 18 each, Portland 10, Clarendon and Trelawney 7 each, St. Thomas and Westmoreland 6 each, Manchester 5, St. Elizabeth 3 and Hanover 1. The deceased include a 93-year-old male from St. James, whose death was recorded in January 2022, an 82-year-old male from Clarendon, previously under investigation, a 64-year-old male from St. James, and a 53-year-old male from St. James, whose death was recorded in February 2022, a 78-year-old female from Portland, and an 88-year-old female from Kingston and St. Andrew, whose death was recorded in June 2022. There were 82 recoveries in the last 24 hours, bringing the total to 90,561. Currently, 110 people are hospitalized, 34 of whom are moderately ill, 6 severely ill, and 4 critically ill. Jamaica's positivity rate for the latest round of testing is 20.4%. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.